Well, Dragon Lake.
Dragon Lake.
Springtime.
Springtime.
Chronomids?
Chronomids, we're hoping. We're hoping there's some chronomids. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be real hot today. We'll have to wait and see.
It's nice. Oh, those are ducks there.
Ah, yes, but there it is. Beautiful, beautiful lake. So it's springtime on Dragon Lake today as we take you sport fishing on the field.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses, Humminbird Fish Finders, First Tellurium Corporation, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
We've been searching around for a couple hours, like literally 2 hours. We put the underwater camera down. We did not see a thing. We finally came over to one of Dale's favorite spots. What, Legion Bay, you call it?
Yeah, Legion Beach.
Yeah, or Legion Beach. And, you know, while I was scouting around, I saw a couple of fish. Like, we're shallow. We're only, what are we in, 6, 7 feet of water? 8 feet?
10 here where we're
10,
at. We're
we
at
saw
the drop,
the fish
but they're
off
in
the
that.
marl. And we actually saw fish, and decent fish. So, what do you think?
Well, we got to try.
I know, what should we
First
try,
fish
though?
we've seen.
I know. That was a nice take. Gee, crazy, you know, we see fish on this flat, and we haven't seen big numbers yet, but we just moved in here. It's the only place we've seen fish, and it's early. It's a good thing, you know. We just got out here. We spent a bit of time searching, of course, but once you find them, and I had to change over, you know, I started with a mayfly. I thought they would love a mayfly. Cool, because we saw a few mayflies jumping, or a few mayflies emerging, but nothing. So we switched over. We tried, what did you try? You tried a leech for a bit?
Yeah, that
and nothing.
vampire leech.
Yeah, nothing on that. Nothing on that early, you know, because that's always a go-to. But you need almost a riffle. And then we went to the, there you go. Oh, nice fish. Then we went to the damsel. There it is there. Of course, one of our favorites, the Malcolm damsel. Here's this guy.
Look how fat he is.
Look at how fat he is.
Very healthy.
Is he ever? Let's let this guy go. Look at how fat he is. Look at how beautiful that is.
Yeah, they're fat.
Are they ever? There he goes.
Oh, there's one under my bob.
Is there?
No, he refused it.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, we just give a little motion. Sometimes, and they're not eating hard. You know, they're eating real softly, so you know that they're just not keyed on anything. We're just trying to attract them right now until the hatch. That was crazy. Again, just being in that shallow of water and seeing the fish, and yet we scanned, no kidding, we spent 2 hours scanning the lake, probing the lake, even with the underwater camera to look. We did not see a fish until we came up on the shoal. And this is a big fish, Dale. This one looks to be in that, you know, 4 to 5 pound range.
Looked like it.
Did look like it. And I know he ate it pretty good because he was swimming by, gave it a little tweak, and then wham, he hit it pretty good. So, whoa. Got the big head shakes. Guess what?
Might even be able to get a throat
sample. Is going to be.
They are actually.
Is going to be critical. But this is he's a gorgeous fish. He's a nice chrome bullet. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at him shake there. Wow. Look at him
Oh,
shake.
that's a beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, he's a nice fish. Oh, again, barely hooked. Right? He's just on the top lip. Oh, he looks to be in that three to four, maybe.
He's bigger than that.
Bigger than that?
He's
Yeah, he's
bigger
nice,
than
eh?
that for sure. He's got to be at least 5 pounds.
least
Look
5,
at
you
this
think?
guy. Oh yeah.
Again, I can't grab him by the peduncle because he's too big. Okay, get a pick?
Yeah.
All right, here he goes. Look at that. That is a Dragon Lake bow right there. Look at the size of him. Oh, geez, and he's gone. Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. So much for the little guys. We could be into the big guys.
And there's a leech again. A leech.
Yes.
They're eating leeches.
And I will show you the leech, but I busted my line, tried to get it out, and it's on the bottom of the lake. So I got to put a new one on. But you know what we got is a throat sample. So let's see. It looks like it's pretty full of. Oh, look at that. We got chironomids, got little cronies, and look at that. There is a live dragonfly nymph.
Dragonfly.
Big
nymph in the
dragonfly nymph.
shallows.
So there you go in the shelf. So looking for dragons. Of course, they're taking leeches. And we got some small cronies. Actually, not bad sized cronies.
Okay, well that's the
Okay.
most we've seen.
It's the most
so-
we've seen, but I love
good.
that little gomphus. There's a great picture of a little gomphus dragonfly right there. Very cool. I'm noticing a few more fish. You know, it's still early. We spent the first
only
little
9.
while cruising around, right? We spent the first whatever. We got out here at 7, got out early, spent an hour and a half cruising around looking for fish. And this is the only place we found them. And that's a good sign. You know what? When there's no hatch, I love it if they start eating the vampire. Because you know those big boys are going to eat it, right? It's a big fish fly.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. I'll get you that out.
In there.
Oh, it's in there. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at him. Look
He's
at
still
him.
pouting.
Look at he's down there pouting.
We're trying to get
Yeah,
them
there's
up.
look at oh,
It's the big
he's
guy.
got the big hatch buster on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the big.
Yeah, the big I love those. You know, we're seeing the odd mayfly come off, but really nothing going on right now. So, big vampire leech, always a hatch buster.
It's good, eh? And that the way that it's designed.
Yeah.
No different than the other one, the modified. It's quite.
Oh, it's it's a Schlenker original. It's so
Quite a
good.
thing.
You know, like he took Todd Oshie's vampire leech that had the, the kind of the straggle string body and things like that. Put his little touches on it, and it's just killer in a jig style.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can't-
show you that on the bench. We did a bench segment.
Yeah, you kind of used almost like the stuff that where you tie the ruby eye in.
Yeah, yeah. It's that special hackle or not dubbing that we use. Yeah, that's all right. Look at how healthy they are.
That's a chubby.
There's that chubby little healthy guy.
Chubster.
Yeah.
There, it's off.
Was it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Little beautiful fish. Oh, there he goes. Oh, right under the boat, of
They're
course.
chubby. And that's a big fly, eh? You know, we're on
Yeah.
dead calm conditions maybe I'm fishing probably 3 feet.
That's it. 3 or 4
Yeah,
feet
but-
of water.
Whatever, when they're not eating stuff.
Well, we're hoping, maybe a little later we can head to the Mayfly Flats and
there's
check them
lots
out, right?
starting to pop
Because it's
now.
only 9:30 or something,
Yeah,
like it's early.
9:30.
So, I mean, we did check them earlier and there was nothing. Oh, look at that. Look at that fish out there.
That was a
nice
good one coming by.
Oh, yeah, he's looking. Okay, well,
Okay.
there you
we'll
got the
stay at her.
attractor. Oh, look at this guy. He's still there. Dale, he's still feeding, right?
Oh,
Look
I
at
wonder if I should go after
right
her.
there.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at him. He's a
Too
big guy.
close though.
I know, but he heard it. He heard a plop. It's like fish in a barrel.
That would be really.
Oh, yeah, look at him now. He's heading out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Hey, for what we did this morning, we traveled through the whole thing. We saw nothing until we spotted these fish. I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point. And that's the other great part about getting them in shallow water, right? They just take to the air. Whoa, whoa. So it just pays to look around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like you said, there's no fish here. A side finder is not showing any fish. And I really truly believe in that little side finder. You know, it tells us so much. And especially you. You're like, nope, not seeing them on the side finder, we're out of here. And you're right. Even though we saw a hatch, we did not see any fish. So you got to see the fish.
Then we came in here, saw them on the side
Yeah.
finder, saw the fish.
Yep, saw the fish, and
here they are.
that was it. And here, now we're into them. And I mean, yeah, like you said, the first one we got, Dale got one on a blob. I've got them all mine on the vampire leech. And they're in here looking for bigger food items. Leeches,
they're
dragons, they're not, no
not
crawnies,
keyed
no
on
mayflies.
any hatch.
No hatch.
Totally opportunistic.
So this is kind of hatch buster technology that we're using here, right? The leeches, dragons, blobs. It's what you use before you have a hatch. You know, it's early. We're into fish only because we know how to fish different patterns. We're not one-trick ponies. We know how to fish certain things. And you have to. You just have to. Here's another big one.
Nice. He's nice.
Another nice.
He's beautiful.
Oh my.
Beautiful fish.
Another gorgeous
Yeah, look at
fish.
the colors on him.
Look
too.
at
He's
the-
different.
yeah.
Oh, that's a horsefly.
You think
Look,
so?
oh yeah, look how gold he is.
Oh yeah, maybe
That's
he
a
is,
horsefly for sure.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, like he's totally different color than the other one.
Oh, look
That's
at
a
the
horse-
fly. The fly's already out.
Oh, yeah, he just had him in the tip. That's a horsefly for
Yeah.
sure.
So there's a fly that we're using. I'm gonna get wet here, but I'll just fluff them up a bit. But that's, so my mod, I just add a marabou tail and some other goodies on there. I tied it on the bench for everybody already. And it's a hatch buster because I tie it in different sizes. This is a bigger one, but I usually micros too, and the micros are killer flies.
That is a horsefly.
That is a horsefly, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Can
gonna
I
hold
take
them up
him on
for
the other
everybody.
side, or are you gonna try to lift him?
I'll try and lift them here. Oh, gee, that's heavy.
That's a
Oh,
horsefly. Look at the
look at
gold
that.
colors on that.
look
That's
at how
definitely
gorgeous that is.
a horsefly
There she
string.
goes. Jesus. And thick. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, baby.
Good job. The horsefly string.
Oh, man.
And they're getting big, eh?
Are
That's a
they
nice
ever?
size.
That was 4 or 5 pounds.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was solid.
They're growing big in here.
This is crazy. We're anchored in 8 feet of water. We're fishing 5, 6
5
feet.
or 6 feet.
And the fish are just cruising along this flat. And you know what? They're nowhere else in the lake
No.
right now because we searched it out.
And we're by ourselves because everyone's where you normally would fish.
Exactly,
Yeah.
with all the hatches,
Yeah.
which are not there. Right?
They're
So,
not there.
hey, hatch busters.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses, Humminbird Fish Finders, First Tellurium Corporation, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
It's a nice fish.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
good.
look at him. He's a tank down there. Look at that.
Oh, we got anchor trouble.
Yeah, we got anchor trouble.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't do
Oh,
anything.
you can't?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, look at him shaking down there.
Oh, well.
Yeah, good job. Well, hey, that's the problem with having 2 anchors down. But look at how shallow water we're in. It's crystal clear. You can see the fish down there. Like, pretty awesome. That's a beauty. He's a beauty. I'll get the net. He's not gonna like the net.
No, he was a real ripper.
Oh,
Boy,
he's working it
I
hard.
don't know how the heck you can keep him out of those anchors. It's like he knows.
Well, you just got it.
Okay.
That's the thing. Hanging him up top. Nice. Nice fish. Right away with the big vampire.
Yeah, and he ate it.
Was that one of Schlenk's?
Yeah. Back to the.
Yeah, the Schlenker
Right.
vampire. It's a killer. Especially when they're in looking. You gotta love it.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fish. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. Oh, look at how healthy they are. Just beautiful. Look at that. Oh. I think it's a horsefly, isn't it?
Looked like it.
It did
Kinda
look like
got
it.
some of that gold color.
She looks beautiful.
Length of the net.
Yeah, look at that. Look at how gorgeous they are. Oh, yeah, he is. He's blind in one eye.
Yeah.
Oh,
He still
yeah,
saw
but
my.
he saw your, you couldn't miss it. There he goes. Just swimming off. So recommended setup today, the usual when we're fishing leeches. 12 weight or 10 foot. I've got a 6 weight rod. I prefer. Easier to cast the indicators. I've said this a billion times. 10-foot rod's ideal for casting bobbers because sometimes your bobbers are heavier, so you want a little longer rod. Makes it a lot easier to cast. And again, 8 weight dry line or 6 weight dry line, standard leader, and you know we don't use leaders, just straight mono. So I've got 12-pound plural straight down to my swivel. You know, put on 15 to 18 feet like Uncle Teddy taught me when I'm crawdad emitting, about 18 feet down to your swivel, and then it doesn't kinkle up when you peg it. Oh, there he is. Yeah, a nice fish. Oh, and you know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna go to the bench and tie you something up. We've already tied you a vampire, but we'll tie you something. Today on the bench, I want to tie you up Don's Nightmare Jig Leech. Now this is a leech pattern that I designed for 2023 and it was exceptional. So make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we'll use a Hannock size 8 H400 BL. We'll use some 12-aught black thread to tie with. We'll use a 1/8 inch chartreuse tungsten head turner bead for the bead, some black marabou for the tail, some brown flashabou for the body, some medium copper wire for the rib, some Nightmare red CLX brush for the first collar, and some black stone CLX brush for the second collar. To start the fly off, I've put the bead with the small diameter forward. There's a big and a small, and I like the small forward. And then I'm just going to tie in a little dam of thread behind my bead to hold it in position. Now I've taken some black marabou and just cut it so it's going to be about the length of the hook. That's about as long as my tail has to be, so it'll be about there. So let's cut off that excess. And again, just about the length of the hook is ideal for the tail. And tie it in. Now I've taken some copper wire and I'm just going to wrap it in. And we'll use this for the ribbing a little bit later. Now I have 2 strands, just 2. You can do 2 or 3, but I've got 2 strands of my brown flashabou. Just going to tie it behind the bead, wrap it back to the tail, and then wrap forward to the bead with my thread, and then wind it up to form the body. And you just want to cover up all that thread. Now that the body's tied in, I'm going to take my copper wire and go the opposite direction just to rib it, you know, 4 to 5 ribs up to the bead, tie it off, and then just windmill it to break off your wire. And now my Nightmare red dubbing brush is going to tie it in behind the bead. I'm going to go back just a small amount, about 1/2 inch. And then before you start wrapping, just pull some of this fiber back, just so it brushes out nicely. And then again, I like to keep it thin, so as I wrap, I'm just going to keep pulling this material back, and I'm only going to do 2 to 3 wraps, just to get this first collar on. And tie off. Now the first collar is tied in, I'm going to tie in my black stone for the second collar. And again, tie it in good, right behind the bead. Take your dubbing pick or dubbing brush and just pick it all out, pick that material out. And then wrap it, again, 2 to 3 wraps just to cover some of the red, the Nightmare red. And tie it off behind the bead. Now to finish fly off, I'm going to do a couple of whip finishes. Again, whip finish it good. You can apply some head cement, but I just like to whip finish it off. Then what I'm going to do is take my dubbing pick and just pick all that material out, just to form a nice leech body. And again, you want this fly to be fairly thin, and pull all that material back. And sometimes I'll run scissors just to the back, just to, not to cut it, but just to break that material so it forms a nice thin leech body at the tail. So there it is, Don's Nightmare Jig Leech. Now the beauty is with this fly, when it gets wet, that's why I tie on the underbody. You'll see all that, you know, flashaboo and rib that we tied in later. So again, the critical part of this fly, keep it thin. Oh,
That's
nice.
the black water, looks like, eh? Yeah.
Does, yeah.
Normal black water.
It is a nice black water. Oh, that one's out. It's not out yet. Brought him out a little hot. Oh, whoa, whoa, right to the side of the mouth. Come on. Whoa. Okay, oh, right in the tough part of the jaw. There it is. Just being the killer, the vampire.
The vampire.
I'll try to hold him up. Oh, without getting splashed. Come on. I knew I'd get splashed.
Oh, chunky, in good shape.
It's tough to grab him. Why there? But there he is there. He's got a one eye too. That guy.
One-eye guy.
Yeah, we've got a couple of one eye fish.
One eye.
There he goes.
They still saw your vampire leech.
Beautiful. Well, it's like hit and go, right? We
Yeah.
moved to a new spot.
But everything has been in 6
Shallow.
feet of water or less on the edges.
Where I've been hanging
Wow.
between 6 and 10 feet all day, and that's it.
That's it.
And I see the fish. Sight fishing all day.
All day.
Fantastic.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses, Humminbird Fish Finders, First Tellurium Corporation, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
I finally got my line out there, extended out to about 12 feet. 3 cast up there on the mark. I could see 3 fish coming towards it. I gave a little tweak and bobbered down.
Bobbered down.
Wow, that's crazy.
That was good. They're definitely coming in on the shallow
Are
stuff,
they
right?
ever? Wow. Oh, oh. That's a football.
Yeah, just like that other
Yeah.
lobster too. They're just
There are tanks, just
that's
beautiful fish. Oh, there it goes again.
Oh, that looks like
It's gotta be a horsefly.
horsefly. Looks like it. He's
Got to
got
be
that
a
gold
horsefly.
color.
The way they're, the way they jump, right?
Yeah.
The horseflies are just like the panask. They
They're
take to
really-
the air. I mean, the black waters do too, but not near as much as these horseflies. Look at that. Look at how clear that
beautiful
water
gold.
is. Oh, gorgeous. Can't beat it. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, there was a group, and I love when you get a little pod, like 3 fish,
Yeah,
we're
then they're
competitive.
competitive,
Somebody's eating it. And it's really critical on the depth, you know, where it's a little tougher because it's not a flat, it's a shoal. So you can see how it's really shallow in there, probably 4 to 5 feet where we're casting, but we're anchored at 18 feet. So, you know, we're kind of hanging 12. We're trying to fish right off that ledge. So it's tricky because a lot of times your fly will be on the bottom and pick up crap, or it's too high.
Oh, they got lots of spunk.
Do they ever? Man, oh man. After those jumps too, and look where I got him, right in the
Yeah, right in the
right in the top. So obviously, oh,
Yeah, I can see the gold color.
yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a healthy fish. Yeah.
I got all the gold on.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Wow.
Oh,
the good thing there's no rear anchor.
Is he ever tough?
I don't have the rear anchor up.
He's really tough. Jeez, look at him dancing down there. Come on, I gotta get him this time. Oh,
Just leaped in the net.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful fish.
that is a beautiful fish. Look at that. Oh, man. Crazy. Okay, flies out. Look, I'll just hold him up real quick for everybody. Oh, look at that. Look at the colors. Look at that. You know, that's a solid fish. Just gorgeous. Oh, but look at the bottoms. Look at how it's kind of
yellow. Yeah,
kind of yellow.
That's got to be indicative.
Yeah.
Of that. Ooh.
There he goes. Right off the binger.
Oh,
We saw the guy cruise by and you picked him
they picked him off.
with the
A new
vampire.
location. Yeah.
It is. It's, you know what, and it could be hit and go now this afternoon, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, but I mean, beautiful fish. Really nice fish.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
Oh, I'm gone.
Wow, you can see the nice boil. Nice fish. But you know, I said, there's a fish going by, you plopped it in there and he ate it.
Bodes well.
But you know, the funny thing is,
Hungry.
why is the vampire being just the killer today? And yet mayfly spinners everywhere. I mean, not big hatch. Chironomids were
idea,
hatching,
right?
but weird.
We
Oh, well.
don't know.
We don't
We
know.
don't
Yeah,
understand.
we don't understand. All we know
All
is
we know is it works.
it works. That's
I
right.
keep putting it in there
We just punished them in here.
with the sight fishing.
Just
Just a big vampire leech.
crazy. You know, that was insane. Just stumbling into him, right? We spent, like I said, we got on the water early. Spent that first hour plus just cruising around trying to find fish. Couldn't find anything. Bumbled into here in this little zone, saw him cruising the shells, and we just nailed
cleared
him.
a few
Steady.
off.
We got, 3 or 4 dandies. We got a bunch of smaller guys. Like, that was unreal. And we got him a variety. Right, of course, the best was, the big
Vampire,
leech, the
yeah,
big
they're-
vampire. They were loving it.
'Cause the
I mean, I got him on the mayfly though, got him on a dazzle, wouldn't touch a crawny, but you know what? It's pretty cool.
But that, we got a throw pump with crony and mayflies.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
hopefully elsewhere on the lake now, they
Yeah.
might be starting on those shoals.
I'm
so.
thinking so because it's getting quiet. I'm not seeing them move around
Well,
here.
it's lake one, right?
Yeah,
It's hot now in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's like 30
dead
degrees.
flat, yeah.
So time to come off the flats.
So what do
maybe
you
go
think?
looking.
Head
Yeah,
down?
we'll go look in some of those flats. Lots of mayflies out. So
Now, these are all spinners from yesterday,
Yeah.
but still, like they got to be hatching. Cool.
might as well go looking.
All right.
We came back here to check it later in the day. where
But
we
you
had
were
all
out
our
deeper.
action. Yeah,
You're
I
out.
went out deeper.
Well,
Yeah, but
yeah.
still only hanging 6.
Yeah, but just out in about 12 feet of water,
But
right?
the little guy came by and ate.
And ate it.
I got lots of spunk, eh?
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Throw some.
Sample the little guy?
Yeah, a little while. He's big
Ah,
enough.
that's
Like
okay.
he's decent
Yeah.
size, just to see what they're eating. Because the last one that we did, he actually had a lot of crawnies and a few mayfly nets. So I just want to see if they're starting to eat them. Because if they are, that bodes well.
Yeah.
Because we're up here for a few days, and it'd be nice. Next couple of days, it'd be nice to do a show on crawnies or
Yeah,
mayflies
well, we
or
didn't
something.
expect.
No.
We almost didn't even throw the leeches in.
No, exactly. The little guy.
The little chubby guy. They're in good shape, though. Good
Oh, they are. They're.
signs of the good, healthy fishery.
And
All
he
different
was
sizes.
he was eating. I took that throat sample.
Yeah.
And look at the vial. I mean, I've got stuff
Ooh,
in the
there's
vial,
stuff.
and definitely chironomids in there.
There's
so
stuff.
so we better have a look, because there's definitely stuff in there.
Let's take a look. See.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I see chironomids. I see crawnies. Lots of them coming down the pipe. Oh yeah. Lots of crawnies in there.
All crawnies.
Yeah, they're all crawnies.
So no mayflies, all chironomids.
no mayflies.
See, that's weird, eh?
Yeah, but where's he eating then?
I know. And
Right,
yet, well, you got them out
crawnies.
deeper. So I went with chironomids deeper and nothing. So I just don't get it.
They're small.
Yeah.
Small, thin
Yeah.
Jims.
Thin Jims. That's what
That's
I had.
when I
Thin
dump
Jim.
it in the water and
Yeah.
then you can see them all dispersed from the. Oh, there.
Oh yeah.
See them wiggling?
Yeah. Little guys. Look at the colors we got. Chromies. We got black and silvers. We've got a amber there. Oh,
This guy's just wiggling.
Yeah.
He's gonna hatch.
yeah. Yeah. Gee, look at that. was a fun day.
That was a lot of fun.
Wasn't it?
Sight fishing. We're in the shallows all day.
I know, and who would have thought the vampire leech?
Vampire leech. We thought it'd be all chironomids, mayflies. They were hatching, but they wanted that vampire leech.
But you know, that's the thing. Ice off probably came off 2 weeks ago. It's really hot in May. It's mid-May and extremely hot. 30-degree temperatures, which is extreme for here for this time of year. And I don't think they're aware of the hatches yet,
No,
right?
it's just starting up. We got pumping some at the end there. We got chironomids and some mayflies in them. So hopefully the next few days that'll crank.
Yeah, crank up, because we're here for a few more days. So you know what? That was a fantastic day today, and hopefully it only gets better in the next couple. But we want to bring you the chironomid show and the mayfly show and all these other shows. But hey, today you got the leech show.
So I hope everybody leech show.
That's all good. So when you're out here, take care, conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time we take you sport fishing on the fly.